It is November 4th, 2025, and today's a little bit, you never know what's going to happen on this podcast. Today, we're talking about whether spirits are capable of traveling through time, whether it be future or past. What are the consequences to something that, if they have the ability to do this, what consequences could come from this? Do we have any impact on why they may choose to do this? And do they have rules that they have to abide by in order to do this? So, and Tuesday night, another episode, episode 3. Enjoy this next episode of ParaClue. All right, and here we are, folks, episode 3 of ParaClue. And, I talked about time traveling. Last week, we had an issue with Zach. Zach decided that he got so involved with cheese balls, thanks to, Alyssa, and he turned into a container of cheese balls. This time, I don't know what's going on, but Zach decided he was so excited about this time travel thing. I think he went too far. Zach, how's it going?
It's going. You're doing my best here.
This is Avengers Endgame stuff right here. Like, what do you do? You look really sad. Like, you're bothered that you went back this way.
Hey, it's like that sometimes. I'm working on it. It's like, just some mishaps happen times. That's all I'm saying. Like, and I'm upset. I'm really crying. So.
Yeah, I think you need to come back into this.
Yeah, I'm actually come back into this. So that's my son Rupert. He's starring in this. Got matching tattoos. It's supposed to be really cute, and they tried to. It's okay. Now mommy's gonna take him though. He's gonna go home.
Well, thank you.
It went better than expected.
Thank you to Baby Rupert for starring. I mean, this is Baby Rupert's first time, right?
Oh yeah. No, I'm surprised he started crying sooner. He's a great baby though. Overall, he's still real young. He's a little baby. He's a cutie pie though, man.
Yeah, Baby Rupert is just so amazing.
Oh yeah, you rocked him to sleep though. There no problem ever.
And he stayed asleep for an hour, about an hour, hour and a half. I don't know how I did it, because usually people look at this face and they're just like, oh my God, get away from me.
Oh, come on, man. No, it ain't like that. He loved you, man. He loved your energy and everything. He was feeling it, Babies, I honestly believe, like, young babies, they feel, like, the energy of people, man. Like, they'll feel your vibe and everything. Like, they're more connected like that.
Kind of like animals too. Like
exactly. Like how animals are. Yeah, exactly. They're more connected with like their natural instincts, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why like you had good energy to him, so that's why he was able to connect with you like that, and he fell asleep because he felt comfortable in your presence. He felt comfortable with you. So I believe.
And I felt great that I wasn't the cause of him freaking out and crying like crazy.
Right.
And you both going.
Well, sometimes they're just in moods. Dude. Sometimes babies are just in moods too. It's not even just like an energy thing. Sometimes it happens. It could be anything. Like especially in crowds too. In crowds, they can freak out easily as well. It's like even like my daughter still does. Even 4 years old, like it's hard to bring her in crowds at times because she just feels the energy of everyone. I think, and it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
And so there's so much going on, so much stimulation going on too, just so much happening at once.
So,
but anyways, yeah, we'll get back into what's going on here, what we're talking about.
Oh yeah. So we've got a great show for you guys. Obviously focusing on time travel, but So there's a bunch of things. We're going to do our regular stuff at the very beginning. We're going to be talking about our, our topic. We have some memes that we're going to share. We also have some evidence, evidence that was sent in too. And then at approximately 8:30, we're going to take callers. If you have a paranormal story, have a question for us, or if you just or you want to chime in on the topic, please feel free. We will put the link in the comments section, and then we'll take each caller for approximately 10 to 15 minutes or so, and then the last 45 minutes we're going to have our investigation. So. Last week we did something about with time travel. And Zach, I'm going to start with you. What do you think about time travel? And actually, before we go into that, I did want to shout out. There was one comment that came through, and we really appreciate this. This has become my Get Me Through Tuesday workday show. I keep telling myself tonight is ParaClue.
I love that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, seriously, that's awesome. I love that.
The common historian. Thank you so much. That means a lot to us.
It seriously does.
Looks like Haley enjoyed Baby Rupert's appearance. Kay Burks, his little arms.
Yeah, Haley's actually, she's going to be helping a lot more with us and everything. I talked with them actually about all that actually yesterday and everything. And I put them in our group chat and stuff, as you've seen their John and everything. She's going to be helping us a lot more here. And if anybody else in the chat, if any of you guys ever want to help us here at Wildwood and everything with anything, if you can offer any kind of skills, even if you want to learn how to do tours, I'm always open to teaching people how to do tours here and having more tour guides if we need the help and stuff like that. We definitely need it. Renovations too. Like I said, if you have any skill sets you could offer, or even cleaning. Just general cleaning even. Or all kinds of different things. Yeah. That's pretty much that. But what else was I gonna say? Drawing blank. John, you talk. That's what I want to say.
We got the Evil Monkey 75, 3 for 3. Yeah. And he what was it? 2 episodes ago, you ended up sending in the meme of Zach as a full-on cheese. That was great.
Yeah.
But this time, Zach, you got to go back to the beginning of the episode if anybody missed it. Zach was a baby this time, sort of.
I missed some funny jokes. I should be I put my pants or something or something funny like that. But Rupert did pretty good, man. I thought he was gonna start balling even before I threw him in here. I thought he was gonna start crying, but it took him a second.
Yeah, when we look at looking at the time travel. So last week during the investigation, I did an experiment about where I placed 4 blocks. And I took specific letters. Now, Alyssa helped with that filming. I had the spirit box. I left it in the seance room. We both walked out, and because I didn't want to hear what they said, I basically said, "Can you say the 2 letters of the blocks I'm going to take?" And I come downstairs, and I essentially had. With the letters, I came downstairs. I remember saying that, I know what letters are in my mind. I know which ones I'm going to take. So the question also goes to, is my mind being read? Because there's the belief that spirits can also read minds. But I do want to bring up a video that basically of that portion of it, where we may have gotten a response. Here's that response. Oh, look, it's Alyssa. So not quite the response.
Well, we gotta love it, the cheese balls. It's just a thing now. It's always gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing for ParaClue.
So not exactly a sneak preview to the so I'm going to bring up the video here.
That sounds good. Let's get to it.
And here it is. Let's just make sure we can hear it okay? Or see it?
Okay, I'm going to put my bro.
Is it appearing on the screen, though? I know we had a problem with that last time.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So this one, you're gonna want to at the very beginning, you're gonna want to listen with headphones. For some reason, I don't know why, but with the I don't know what's going on, but like when I listen to it through the speakers and such, it worked better with the headphones. So take a listen towards the beginning and see if you catch it.
I heard something, but I'm not quite sure what it was. Yeah.
So I'm going to play it one more time. So up to about, I think it was about 11 seconds, and I'll point it out. So there's two. So at about like, I think it was what, 7-8 seconds.
Yeah, I definitely heard something. What do you think you heard there?
So at about 7-8 seconds, I heard E. And then at the 11-second mark, I hear I. So I'll play it again. So you had a bit of a lower voice. You had the E. There was something in the middle there. I. And I, and when I listen to it with my headphones, because I have a different pair of headphones, noise canceling, and I enhanced audio and all that, I heard EI. And so I didn't remember what blocks I had taken. I think I may have like a Z, a U, and I know I did remember that I had EI. So, but those are the exact blocks I took. I took blocks E and I. And on top of that, I actually took it in that specific order.
So there's some intelligence there with the blocks, as we're saying.
Yeah,
like them knowing that.
But
like, and I know you've done this experiment before too with the blocks. I know you've done that before and had success with it at one point as well, right? In the past, so something else. I remember you talking about this at one point and doing a different experiment. Am I right about that?
We did talk. We did some types of experiments like it. So one of the things that I learned from this time is I was hoping that with this experiment, that the phone and the live was going to pick up on it. It was difficult with this one when trying to enhance it. So I actually brought my what I'm going to do in the future is I'm going to have my mics. And I'm going to put the mic next to it as well, so I have, better audio. And I'm going to enhance. I want to redo the experiment.
That makes sense. Yeah. So what I was getting to is like, did you have similar outcome with the past time you did it? Is like what I was trying to say.
Oh,
because I know you did at one point. You did a similar experiment before with the blocks, and I was just kind of curious as to like.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you remember? Yeah.
So. That wasn't actually a time travel experiment.
Well, I know it was a similar time.
It was
with the blocks, though. So I'm saying, like, of them understanding which blocks you moved, though.
Yes, and I did get a response of only one. I think it was only one. Which block I took. So I did an EVP session with which blocks I had taken, and it was a memory test. I didn't get answers to every single one. But I did get, some answers. I think maybe like one or two answers. I think that was like maybe a year or two ago I did that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I remember you doing that. But so what were we sorry about that, enhancing the audio and then using different mics to do this. So are we going to redo this experiment then? Is what we're trying to say?
I personally want to redo it.
Okay.
Because this time I'll have the mic next to it and closer to the spirit box. And but I still want to leave like another recording device in there for the audience so that the audience can
Sure. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Speaking of which, before we go any further, I actually wanted to bring in our spirit guest. So we also have the spirit box going in the seance room, as we always do. And I kind of want to just bring
bring the spirits in.
Yeah, I think I might have actually brought up the wrong one here. Here we go.
Yeah,
this is what I was looking to do.
So
we have the spirit box going on in here. Hello, Wildwood crew. How we doing? Oh, the flashlight just went on.
The flashlight turns on right away. I love that.
That's
They're
awesome.
ready for us. Who turned on the flashlight? Who was that?
I mean, I'm hearing something.
I heard something too.
If there actually was someone in the room that was talking, can you? That's exactly what I was going to ask you to do. Are we? This is like time travel. We're talking about time travel, and they're like, "Oh, he's going to ask us to turn off the flashlight." Boom, off.
Right.
Like, okay, interesting. So, what do we have up there, Zach?
Oh, sorry. We got our spirit box there. It's made by Jeff Fent. He's a really good guy, by the way. And then we got the static pod, this little the pink device that's lit up on the side of it, onto the left. And then to the right, we have a crystal pod made by Warren. And I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the last name. I'm really good at. But I starts with an H. It's like Helgson. I can't pronounce.
Oh, Helgson.
Yeah.
Warren
that's it. And then I'm sorry, Warren, if you're here. Sorry. But that flashlight, that's just a simple mag flashlight, just turned on again, by the way. It's a mag flashlight. Basically, you turn it to turn it on. And the spirits are able to mess with that and play with that actually pretty efficiently, I noticed. And it's actually a pretty widely used tool in ghost hunting. Some people believe that could be debunked really easily. Others believe otherwise. Honestly, I think I've got some really intelligent answers to it at times, honestly. But sometimes, it can just be the flashlight turning on for whatever reason, because what you do is you turn it just barely on, and that's the whole idea of communicating. And it could go off to simple movements. Like, say, if I move that table, if I shook that table, it could go off because it takes a light amount of touch when it's just barely on like that to switch it on and off. So that's just something to be aware of when you're using that to investigate. It can go off to slight movements of anything around, even like the floor, like if the floor boards or whatever are very loose or anything like that. If you stepped around it, it could potentially set off the flashlight. And it's the same idea with the table. Like I said, if you slightly move the table that's on, it could turn it on. And that's just something you need to be aware of when you're using that. But the flashlights, like I said, I've gotten really good answers with yes or no questions from them. The spirits seems to be a very effective, easy way for them to communicate. And the spirit box, I've got a lot of people seem to think the same kind of things with spirit boxes, it could be BS and stuff. But I've heard some really intelligent answers through spirit boxes as well. And same thing with the crystal pod. I've gotten some really interesting things with that. Crystal pod is a very interestingly made REM pod too, or REM pod, but it's a crystal pod. And so it's insulated in a way that apparently, from what I understand from Lauren told me, is that it can't go off to a lot of outside frequencies. It can really only go off for motion around it because of the way it's designed and made. And that's a full explanation of pretty much what we got. For crash course, not fully understand, not fully full crash course, a simple thing to teach people essentially of what that is, of what we got there. It's not a full explanation of all of it and how it exactly works, but that's the gist.
No, thank you, Zach. And
yeah.
Kay Perks brought up a few things. Your thoughts are energy. I feel like they're on your same frequency. They can hear your thoughts. That's a test we've been doing. Actually, my brother actually has an entry in his research diary that has to do with the thought.
Thoughts. Oh yeah, thoughts are I agree with that. I agree with that message immensely. Thoughts definitely are very powerful, and beliefs as well.
Yep.
I would have to agree with that 100%. Like energy is misunderstood definitely at times, but definitely thoughts. The thoughts can be very powerful, very powerful.
And then on top of that, there we go. In EMS, we call that artifact outside influences caused by common interference.
Okay, outside.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. So that whole, let's say, because we're gonna go back and in about 10 minutes, like I said, we're gonna bring in star callers. So look out for the link. The link's gonna be coming up into the chat very soon. That whole thing. Let's say hypothetically, we had E and I actually said, that were said, and spirits end up actually are able to look into the future. Obviously, it's kind of hard to measure past.
Mm-hmm.
In your opinion, Zach, what do you think could be the consequence or reasons spirits might do it, and the consequences that may come with it? Like, I mean, really, I really want to delve a little deeper into this.
So the consequences of what, time travel?
Well, they go into, whether it's consequences for them or consequences of like what they see. Because let's look at it this way: spirits supposedly can influence people. Like, supposedly, this is all hypothetical. Spirits can supposedly appear in dreams. They can supposedly move objects, and this is if spirits truly exist. They can speak without a body. They can appear, disappear. They can do all these amazing things. And supposedly they can implant thoughts in people's minds, which also goes along with the whole dream concept.
Yeah.
Now, if that's the case, and they truly can do that, and they can travel into the future and go, hey, John Griffin and Zach are going to do this at X time. What do you think they might do with that? Like, what are the consequences as society as a whole? Because if good spirits can do that, I would say the bad spirits could do.
Right. So what I think the consequences of that would be is simply drainage of energy, right? Spirits, like when you're in the spiritual form or astral form, I think you can feel fatigue. It's just in a different kind of way, spiritual kind of way. It's almost like, so you think of it like how a lot of spirits, we know that they have drained devices, and they'll use that energy, right, in order to do other things. So I think it's kind of a similar concept of where, when it comes to time, or how you're saying dreams and all that, everything, if they're like to say time travel in a way, or go to different time periods, or go into someone's dream, that takes a lot of energy from them. And I think that would be the biggest consequence to that. But then maybe at the same time, if they affected someone's life, do they experience a form of like karmic reaction to that? Like in their spiritual form or in their next life? Like if they were to choose to reincarnate, that I don't even know for sure, but maybe that's possible as well. Like, like them experiencing a karmic reaction. Like, say if they went into someone's dream, right? Mm-hmm. A spirit went into someone's dream with negative intentions and caused negative harm towards that person in their waking life, in their day-to-day life when they wake up. Does that affect that spirit karmically in their spiritual form or their next life? If they choose to reincarnate, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's interesting. Some of the thoughts I've been thinking about is, like supposedly like how they could do all this, they could potentially influence. I sit back and I think about that from a large, like a grand scale of, okay, if spirits can communicate with each other and talk, I mean, do they have obviously they might have the ability to plan. And if they plan amongst each other, is it, and they go, you know what, we need this person to meet with this person, or this person to provide this information. Is there a chain reaction, such as like, a spirit comes to me and says something, like they've looked into the future and like, okay, we need this to happen. We need to start a chain reaction. So, I end up getting a thought, communication, something happens that causes me to go, oh, Zach, blah, 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 blah. Or I do an action, and all of a sudden you're doing something, and there's just this chain reaction. And then when it goes to a larger scale, and this almost goes back to when we talked about having a hierarchy in the spirit realm, the rules and all these different things where they talk to each other and go, okay, Spirit A, we need you to do X, Y, and Z. Spirit B, we need you to go to this person, X, Y, and Z. And then it just starts a chain reaction. And then on top of that, from the spiritual standpoint, from a vibrational standpoint, does their amount of energy, their vibration frequency, anything of that sort, cause them to be able to travel further, forward, back, if they can? And are there rules to it? Like, are they even allowed to do that? And that's the other thing. If there are rules, there must be consequences. Like, someone creates rules and says you can only do X, Y, and Z, and then the spirit refuses to comply.
Well, it almost like you could say for the energy thing, how we were talking. I was just talking about, the energy drainage of energy. Like maybe that connects to that. The consequence thing. That's part of it. But then there might be other consequences as well. Like how I was saying, it's quite possible. I mean, we do know a bit, and some people claim to travel to the astral realm, and I believe when we're sleeping as well, we're always kind of connected to that, but we're still tethered to our living body when we're sleeping. Mm-hmm. It almost seems like though that a lot of people get limited when we are living, knowing what's going on over there. It really does seem that way because there's so many obstructions in the way, and a lot of people, there's a lot of psychic mediums out there that know a lot and everything, but there's always still missing pieces. Almost, it feels like, right? Mm-hmm. There's just certain things it seems like we're just not allowed to know. Like they kind of like push away from us even, so that would be like rules for the living. Like I don't know. It's just. It's like how we're still trying to figure out the paranormal. Everyone's trying to figure this out, right? We're all trying to figure it out, and we all are able to get there. But this is like the test of life, I just think the reason being for that is like we're not supposed to know because it would just change everything the way we think. Because I think the reason why we're not supposed to know is because this is just supposed to be the human experience, right? We're supposed to just go through this, and there's certain things we're not supposed to know till we're there. Like we're because it would just like ruin our experience here. Like that's really what it would do. Because I think honestly, it's so great over there compared to here. I think it's so much better on the other side compared to here. That's what I think. That's what I've been led to believe, that over there is just so much better, and that it would almost destroy the ambition of a lot of people that are living to want to stay living.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. And that's exactly why we are limited on it. And that's why it's so hard to learn about it.
So,
it's a theory and like, honestly, a very well possibility.
Yeah.
I think like
in about 2 minutes, we're about to take callers. Again, the link is about to appear within the next couple minutes. So for those who are joining us, welcome. If you want to call in, we're going to be taking callers. These callers are about 10 to 15 minutes or so. If you have a paranormal story, you want to chime in on the topic, or if you have a question for us, and then we have the investigation at 9:15. So the one thing I was thinking about too about this, and then I want to ask the spirits real quick. I want to ask the spirits in Wildwood real quick. So actually, let's get ready to bring them in. I'm going to mute it for just a second. And for those who don't know, we have the spirit box and equipment that are currently in the seance room right now. They're essentially a part of this. They're basically part of the co-hosting with us. What about I'm looking even like at different ancient texts, and you got the spirits and such that they challenge people. They challenge people. Well, that was interesting timing on that one.
It was
saw that
very
one.
Interesting.
I guess maybe we should unmute this and let the spirits chime in. What do you, spirits of Wildwood? What do you think?
Oh, hey. In the chat, yeah. They were here earlier today. I gave them a tour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you. I thought I heard something right there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Link for everybody. We are putting the link in the chat for those who want to call in. There's the link. Do we have anything about that? Like, do spirits test each other?
Did you hear that?
I missed it.
It sounds like something's coming through there.
Can you repeat?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
I seen that comment. Yeah, yeah. I mean, so it could be just like, I get what you're saying there. It's like a belief. You know, the other life could be like the belief, like whatever you believe. That's what you, like how you're saying, but that's what you believe you deserve. So you go there. You know, and I've heard of near-death experiences. I've looked into that a lot. Actually studied that a lot because at one point I was actually like hyperly obsessed with it. I have ADHD, so like sometimes I get like hyper obsessed with things, and at one point I got hyper obsessed with near-death experiences and looking into them. And what I found out and like what it seemed like is a lot of people had near-death experiences. They were different, but then there were some like similarities, like feeling like they're out of their body, looking at themselves a lot of times. That was a very similar thing that happened to a lot of people. Which maybe leads to believe that there definitely is something. And it definitely seemed like there was something. A lot of people, their testimonies, some people claimed, oh, they went to heaven. Some people claimed they went to hell. Some people claimed that they just went out of their body and they were just like here, though. And like, I guess that would be kind of like almost like an earthbound state, right? Or they've pretty much like it was almost like a dreamlike state, you know, like again everything they wanted and stuff like that. It was just vastly different. It almost seemed like what you're saying with the comments, almost like a belief system, but there's a sense of freedom almost. Like a lot of them like explain like a sense of freedom and bliss almost. Like they just felt lighter, like lighter and just generally better because they weren't carrying the weight of their body anymore. And there's so many different testimonies out there. I highly recommend looking into it because if there's so many videos and stories out there online you could read and watch. If you've never looked into near-death experiences, I highly recommend that.
So again, we posted the link in the chat. So those who want to call in, please feel free. Whoa. Sorry. I do want to show another piece of evidence that was sent to us, and if I'm not mistaken, this is from Chase Manor from Dom.
How many are in here with us?
Did you catch what I caught, Zach?
I heard. We play it again real quick. If you could, one more time.
Hang on, let me. Whoops. Give me 1 sec here. Trying to get it to replay. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's. No, let me try to bring it back in here. Okay. Here. There we go.
How many are in here with us?
Did you see that?
Yeah, something fell, right?
Yeah, something fell, but then look at the word after that, like.
That's a oops.
With us.
Yeah. What fell? Oh, I see. Like that little. What is that? A rock? What is that?
I don't know.
Like, or is that like it's that No, it's not a guitar thing. It's not for a guitar. It's a. I don't even know what that is. It looks like
it
a little
looks like
like
a crystal of
a crystal.
of some
Yeah,
sort,
crystal. Maybe
yeah.
it was like it looks like a crystal. Yeah,
That one. I mean, I'm looking to.
doing great, yeah.
I'm definitely looking to get to Chase Manor. I mean, Dom and I we've hung
Yeah, I
out
want to
before.
check out that place. I've
Yeah.
heard a lot about it. I've never been there.
Yeah, he's Dom.
We'll have to get there at some point and do some stuff there.
Yeah, for sure. Dom is is an amazing person.
Hey, what's up, Sean? What's going on, brother? Thanks for hopping in, man.
For those who are just joining, if there's anything that you want to talk about, if there's any paranormal stories, if you want to chime in on the topic that we had, or if you just have a question in general, we posted the link. I'll post it again. Feel free to chime in. Give us a call in. We take calls about 10, 15 minutes each, and then we got an investigation we're going to do Wildwood Sanitarium at 9:15. So welcome to everybody that's joined in so far. We greatly appreciate you having you here. Wow, I really like the words.
Oh, that's okay, man.
Hey, it's great to see you all. Thank you. It's going.
My nerves are getting a little busted me too at times. If you haven't noticed, like I'm like really nervous. I just blab, blah, 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 like I'm trying to keep my nerves down too. It's hard sometimes doing this stuff. It's not always easy. You know, sometimes it gets to you a little bit.
Yeah, no, seriously, calm down.
Yeah, right. It feels like that sometimes. I'm telling myself that in my brain sometimes. Like, Zach, just calm down. It's okay. It's okay.
Another thing too is that we've talked about recently. I just want to bring it up. I had the post that went out. I'm not going to go into crazy detail right now if anybody's interested about this. But between Wildwood Sanitarium and you and I Research, we've come together to we're offering because 2 nights are typically at Wildwood Sanitarium are $700. We're doing a $250 deal, and anybody who's interested in that can reach out to me. It is part of the ParaClue effort. What I will say for this, at least, is that it's not weekends. I got to throw that out there. Weekends are strictly reserved for the paranormal investigation stuff. But ParaClue is involved with it. There's a huge amount of information. So anybody who's interested, you get to spend 2 days. 2 days at Wildwood Sanitarium for $250 versus $700. And we're only looking for 12 people to do this. So can I call in during the investigation? Absolutely, you can. That's the other part of this is during the investigation. Again, it's going to be the same thing. About 5 or 10 minutes or so for the investigation portion of it. If you want to call in, talk with the spirits and such like that, we could definitely do that. So yeah, definitely. Being live is so different from recording. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely true.
Oh, seriously.
Been considering doing some lives over in the winter, but I get so much more nervous when I go live.
Well, yeah, like when you pre-record too, you can perfect it. You know, you can like re-record it. Like if you don't feel like you said something right, you're just I can re-record it. And it's live. It's a whole different story, right? Like I'll do a lot of TikToks and everything too, and I'll do them over and over again, so I feel like this is good. But then sometimes I'll post them quickly if I feel like it's okay. But usually I'll do them like a few times over until I feel like this is great or things like that. It's definitely a different story, pre-recording for sure. That's just how it is as being a content creator. You're always trying to perfect what you're doing. You know, it's like I'm still relatively new to the content creation thing. You know, for years I actually didn't post anything. I was really weird like with social media at one point. And I've gotten better over the past few years, and I've actually started to post things and get out there more. And I'm really trying to do something. And like it's like how me and John are doing this podcast here, and we're really happy with the engagement you guys are giving us too. Like this is great. I love how you guys are all commenting and everything. We appreciate you so much. This is amazing. Like we're doing really good so far, and we've only done a few episodes so far, and we're doing great. I think it's working out good. We have some improvements we got to make, but we're working on it. We're getting there.
Yeah, it definitely it takes time. There was a lot of planning that went into this, and literally, first episode, when we were like, oh yeah, we got everything all set. We tested everything. We spent probably an hour and a half testing everything, and the first thing that happened was the first 5 minutes was no audio. It was just you and Zach and I just going.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
we thought it was all going smoothly too, and I know, dude, I was so bad. But it's okay. It worked out. It worked out though, because like the rest of the episode, once we got back in there, we killed it. We're doing great. We're doing awesome. We did really good for our first episode, despite like the nerves and everything. We did really good. Now we're over here a few episodes in, and we're doing good.
Yeah, and I have to add to that is that like we didn't see the chat at the time, so all of a sudden I open up the chat and I literally see no audio, no audio, no audio,
Yeah.
no audio. I'm like, like no,
freaking soul leaves your body at the time. You're just like no, because he wanted to go perfect the first time. That's why our mindsets were. We planned so much into it. We wanted it to go so smoothly, and of course it just didn't go that way, but it's okay. Like we picked it up. Like I said, we picked it up after that though. We were able to pick up the pieces and roll with it. So
real quick, I want to bring we got to bring up a meme.
You gotta bring it.
It's gotta happen. To all of you who send in the memes of us, like I said, we post pictures on Facebook, specifically under my profile, of all our shenanigans, and we love how people just turn us into memes. We want to, this is a community. We're trying to build a community here. So these two memes, I'll show one later, but these were actually made by me. This was a while back. This was definitely one of my favorites. That's my friend Katie right there. I screamed at my laugh. I had to do the random circle with the arrow saying there's a real demon. The story with Katie is that she always, every time we're at a paranormal location or something like that, we got the cameras going, she will literally on video always stop and go like, it's always like the same face. And so I'm like, I was like, Katie, the biggest mistake you could do is give me content.
She's so funny, man. I miss her. Like, I feel like we don't see her, but she's just so busy with other things and everything. I seen her at that one Paragon in Gettysburg, and I ran up to her. I gave that woman like a hug. I sprinted at her. I like literally sprinted. You can ask her. I literally sprinted at her. She's just like, whoa. Everyone was like, whoa. I'm just so happy to see her. I haven't seen her in so long. I was just so happy to see her, because she's like family. She's like family to me, man. Like it was just like it felt like seeing a family member. I was just so genuinely happy to see her.
Yeah. Katie's got a lot going on, but when she gets to get out, it's great. The more I watch this, the more I need to put Wildwood on a must-go. I'm telling you, I've been here, over 300 times now since 2018. This place is amazing. I drive 5 hours up, 5 hours back. I absolutely love it here. The spirits are great. If you respect the spirits here, they are amazing. And again, I put the link in. Anybody who wants to call in, if you want to ask the spirits a question now, we have the spirit box and all that going right now. Yeah. So anybody that wants to, feel free to come in.
You should come for a tour even at some point. I can give you a history tour even. Maybe a little biased because I'm one of the owners here, but I absolutely love this place, and I think it's incredibly active too. And I've been to many different places, and it's actually not even really being biased because I've been to all these different places, and I've experienced a lot. But maybe it's just because I'm here often, and the spirits really love me. But I've experienced a ton of stuff here, and the spirits here are very intelligent too. You can have full conversations with them at times, and they'll give you very intelligent responses. And in general. There's even residual activity that happens here. Just a boatload of activity that happens in this place. And the history to it in general is just incredible. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. Really, like you should just definitely come check out. Like how John said, it's worth checking out. It really is.
So we got retraced echoes in the house. Welcome. So good to have you here. And the common historian, I gotta point out here, it's an amazing place.
Yeah, Deanna. Yeah, see,
you should.
Deanna's been here quite a few times. Everything too. She knows all about it. Haley as well.
Everybody is like, yes, you must do this.
Yeah.
You must do this.
right. Yeah, John just put up like one of those like freaking loops on the screen or whatever, like hypnotizing loops. Yeah, it's all the black and white ones, like the OG, like they go in circles. You come to wild, come to wild.
So again, we're still going to take callers for about the next 29 minutes. The link I've posted again in the comment section. Anybody who wants to call in that has a paranormal story or wants to chime in on the topic that we talked about earlier about spiritual time travel, or comment on how cute baby Rupert was that you saw at the beginning, if you were there at the beginning. If not, you're going to have to go back to the very beginning of this episode. Yeah. And
it's so cute, man. That kid, he started laughing now and smiling and trying to talk and everything. And he's 2 months old. He's over here laughing at me and like trying to talk, babble. And I was sitting there trying to talk with him earlier. Just keep trying to talk to him. I keep saying the same words over and over again because it's like they did like Sylvia and everything when she was real little. I just say the same words over and over again, like the same words because then like it teaches us like the pattern. And he's sitting there trying to do it, trying to mouth it. He's trying to copy it.
Oh, nice.
So just like it's simple words like hi, just like hi. Like hi is like easy, right?
Yeah.
Like just saying hi, like over and over again, just trying to get her to understand, like and doing slower and then faster, slower, faster. Like that's how I got Sylvia. Like Sylvia started talking like that too. Sylvia's still a little delayed, because of her autism, but I always try to do that with her. I'm always trying to teach her new things. She's just all over the place. So her mind, I think her brain just kind of works like me too. I think she has ADHD like me too, where her head is just everywhere. Mm-hmm. Like she's just all over the place, and it's just really hard for her to focus on one thing. And it takes time to to learn that though. Like it really get a hold on that. So I do understand what she's going through. But anyways, enough about my kids. let's get back into this. I can talk about them all day. But let's get back into what we're doing here.
So we've got the spirit box up. Again, we were talking about time. And actually, let's just, for everything that we've been talking about so far, what are your thoughts for the Spirits of Wildwood? Go.
Flashlights. Wow. Yeah, okay. Flashlights.
Do you have any comments, anything you want to chime in on?
I heard something. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard a female.
Yeah, it sounded like female voice.
Anybody in the chat, did you hear that? So we're gonna be coming up. We're gonna be doing the investigation in the near future. You ready to help us out? Oh, well. Yeah, I heard something prior to that. If anybody in the chat, if you hear certain things, it sounds like they're saying something, feel free, send it out, shout it out. Or if you have a question that you want us to pose to the spirits in the next 20 minutes, we're going to get ready to go live with the investigation portion of this. I'm constantly hearing the woman talk. Probably.
Yeah, there's definitely a woman coming through for sure.
So we're gonna mute.
The flashlight keeps flickering there a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't entirely understand what's coming through fully. Next time we do this, we should have a mic right next to the spirit box. I think would
you know
be
what?
easier.
I agree.
Like, because like it is like a little far away from that, and we don't have mics connected to that camera. We should definitely have mics on that.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's similar to the whole time travel thing. Like, for me, it sounds like I'm hearing E and I, but at the same time, unless I have the microphone closer.
So we do have mics for our investigation portion, though, on the other phone we're going to use for the investigation. So you guys will be able to hear the spirit box better this time. Because I know last time it was a little difficult for you. I'm just letting everybody know who's watching.
Yes, Tommy must get a toy. That is like mandatory.
Yeah, he definitely responds well to that.
Yes,
so,
he does.
Leaving offerings and stuff like that, toys for him. It's definitely shown from a whole bunch of different people I've investigated here that it seems to pick up activity. He definitely enjoys that.
I'm curious though, is that like if you ask to get them the toy again, going back to that time travel thing, the hypothetical, if a spirit can look into the future, let's say, and let's say like, okay, she's going to go out and get a toy. Does he already know what toy is coming? Does he know exactly when that toy is? Like, is that something like, okay, you really can't go to the future for this to look at this. It's got to be for something very specific, and I would be interested because I forgot to bring the toy. I'm sorry, Tommy. I'm going to say sorry first. The toy portion of this. I wonder if I could put something out there saying ask them what I'm going to get, and see if they give me an answer to that. But the thing is I can't check it until after.
Yeah. It's definitely something you could do. I'd be curious to see how that turns out.
Yeah. I still want to do the block experiment and such. Everyone that has seen our video swears it's the shadow of Tommy. Everyone thinks it looks like a kid running in that room.
You know what's really interesting?
Yeah.
Retrace echoes. After I showed somebody that, the day after they came, and they might even be in the chat here right now. But they actually did a theory that it was little people, like that Native American. Basically, the like tale. I don't know if you ever heard of the like little people, basically that could possibly be here at Wildwood, and that's what it was, running past the cam, and that's why it looks like a small like figure the way it is. And I thought that was pretty interesting. I've actually never heard of someone mention that here until then.
And for those who have not seen yet, for Retrace Echoes, if you haven't, go subscribe to his channel. He's got some incredible videos. I love his story videos. I had an opportunity to share my story on there, and on top of that, they just put out investigation videos. They did the Hinsdale House Wildwood Sanitarium, and that comment that he had about Tommy. If you haven't seen that video, go check out that episode. It is that footage is just phenomenal. I remember looking at it, I was just like, whoa.
It could have definitely been like Child Spirit. Could have definitely been Tommy.
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw out that like whole thing that someone said to me, that theory. I thought that was really interesting. It's different. I never heard that before from someone.
Yeah. And again, actually, it's gonna be.
Yeah, they said there. One more thing, John.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to interrupt you,
No,
but they said that. So we have a lot of like brush in the back of Wildwood,
Mhm.
and they were basically telling me too that like that's like a perfect spot for them to like just hide in, and then they'd like come in the building maybe, and then like underneath the front porch is also like a perfect spot for them. There's so many hiding spots for them here that, and it being on Native American land where it is, Wildwood Sanitarium, it's on Seneca land. It made a lot of sense. Yeah. And like when she was explaining all this to me too, I literally got chills throughout my body because it like made a lot of sense on like things she was saying, because like she was talking about how things moving around, or like even food at times like going missing randomly, and like weird stuff like that, like off like counters, even like weird stuff like where it wouldn't go normally, like just strange things moving around, and then like almost like if you don't do certain things, and then hearing voices at times too. That's another thing, like the disembodied voices, because I've heard, and other people have as well, almost like muffled conversations happening here at Wildwood, and like they're very like light though. You can't understand what they're saying, and if they were the theory of like little people, the Native American, like if that was a thing, you would think, right, it would kind of sound like that. You wouldn't be able to hear them now, right? It would be like, oh, like very muffled. You wouldn't understand what they're saying. All of it, just like all these connections, I was just like, that's a very well possibility.
Yeah.
Like it was just blowing my mind when she was talking about it, and maybe it's something worth looking into more, John. Maybe even trying to do some experiments with that at some point.
Yeah,
trying to see if that's a possibility.
Yeah.
Apparently, like I guess you can kind of consider them a form of a cryptid, I guess, kind of, I guess. But it's more like a Native American thing. I guess it'd be considered in the cryptid class. I haven't looked into them that much, to be honest with you. I was just going off of what she told me. I have not looked into them that much, other than what she was telling me and the information she knew.
Yeah. So in about the next 15 minutes or so, we're going to get ready to go into investigation mode. Again, we're going to probably, we only got time for about one caller. So anybody who wants to take the call or who wants to call in, here's the link. I've posted it in the comments section. If you have a story that you'd like to tell us, a paranormal story, you want to chime in on the topic, or if you have a question for us, feel free. Again, during the investigation portion of it, we're going to take callers as well, probably about 5 or 10 minutes. If you have questions or ideas for the spirit portion of it, we'll give it a, you're more than welcome to call in. We'll also have the chat up on the screen itself. Alyssa's going to be helping out with the other camera angles. So Zach's going to have one camera. It's going to be from his view. And then Alyssa's going to have the second camera. And we'll flip back and forth so you can see everything that's going on at the time. Retraced Echoes, something we didn't release, which I found fascinating, was when we all went down to the kitchen, something 10, 15 minutes later, walked down the stairs like halfway, then ran back up, then we were coming back.
Oh, that's super interesting. Like it was almost like hiding from you.
Oh, hang on. Correction on that one.
Ran back down and back up.
Yeah.
Ran down, then back up. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, like it was trying to almost hide from you. Which is something, like, from what she was saying, too. Oh, yeah, in the chat. Yeah, her. She was telling me that, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, she was telling me that, too, that they hide from view. They don't want anybody to see them. Like, they'll hide from you. And if they'll let you see them, if you see them, they basically let you see them. Like, yeah. That's pretty much it. Like, if you see them, they pretty much let you.
This is... So random note, I noticed that tonight is almost a full moon. I looked out as I was driving here and there was a full moon. Oh, and that just reminded me of a story I gotta bring up. Why did I say I gotta bring up like 3 times? What is wrong with me? Okay. We had, so that means Project Apparition Hall is a must tonight. I have to do it tonight.
Yeah.
So that will definitely be happening tonight in the seance room area. And so a quick story, there is a bit of a paranormal part to this. So for those who may not know, I've been getting a lot of examinations for health problems that I'm trying to look at. I've had unusual amounts of panic attacks. I felt like a buzzing going on up here. And I've had my arms and legs just randomly go numb. Usually when I'm laying down, and I thought maybe pinched nerve the way I was laying, but I could lay on my back and I would my left arm would go numb and stuff like that. So the doctor put me in for an MRI, and that's what I've been asking for the longest time, because I've been worried about, my mind anxiety. It goes to, I have tumors in my head, and especially since my brother took his own life. My half-sister passed away years ago. I'm the only child left. So I'm sitting here, and so I set that scene up. When I went to the MRI last Wednesday, I it was Wednesday morning, and I talked to them, and I said, so if there's anything serious, I'm going to get a phone call, right? And they said, you'll know you'll get a phone call. It takes about 3 business days to review your MRI, the results. And if there's an issue, your doctor will call you and tell you to go to the emergency room. And I'm like, okay. So Wednesday, I didn't expect, obviously, anything, not that they would review anything. So Thursday, Friday, and then Monday is what I counted the 3rd day. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm good. And I talked with my parents yesterday. I was like, if I don't hear anything by the end of today, I think I'm good. Today rolls around. I'm driving down here for the vodcast. And what happens? My phone rings. I recognize the number. It's the doctor's office. And at the time, I'm thinking, well, I haven't set up a follow-up appointment to get the results because normally they want you to go in to get the results. So I figured it was like the secretary or something like that. I pick up the phone, and the first thing I hear is, "Hi, this is Dr. Coleman." And I'm like, my heart sank. My heart sank at that moment because it's the doctor calling.
Right.
And I was told if there's something going on, the doctor's going to call.
Right, yeah.
So I'm freaking out now. I pulled over. I said, "Hang on, let me pull over." I don't blame you
too. I'd be freaking out too.
The next thing he says is, "I just got your results." And I'm like, so this entire time the result just came in? I'm like, oh my goodness. And everything just flashed. And the weird part is that it wasn't me being concerned if something's going to happen to me. If I had something life-threatening or something like that. I was thinking about my parents. I witnessed them having to bury my brother. And that was one of the most traumatic things I've ever seen. And it bothers me to this day. It's something I wish I had never had to see. So I'm thinking, oh my goodness, bad news, what am I going to say to my parents? I didn't even hear what the doctor said after that. He said something. I was like, I'm sorry, can you say that again? Because my mind was racing. And he just goes, oh, your MRI is clear. You're good. There's nothing there. And, it didn't register right away. Afterwards, I was very happy with that. I decided to look at the time. I'm very big into numbers, numerology, statistics, and such. The time that he called was at 4:27. And one of the key things I look for signs from my brother Jeremy is his life number is 4. And I said, try to combine it with 9. So 4:27 goes out to 9, 4, 9. When you add it together, it comes to 4. That's my brother's number. I was like, I got a call at my brother's numerology life number time. And the call was good news. So whether that was truly a sign or just simply circumstantial, but, hey, for my parents, if you're watching this or you see this, your son is okay.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're okay, but that was kind of weird how they did that to you. That's crazy. They literally scared the crap out of you. like why would they do that? They really should have had a secretary calling and everything. That's pretty crazy. That would have freaked me out too, honestly. If the doctor, it would have done the same to me. I would have instantly had a panic attack. I would have been like, whoa, what's going on? That's wow. Yeah, but I'm glad you're okay, man. I'm really glad you're okay because honestly, that could have been real bad. I definitely feel for you in that moment. Having the panic attack, so I totally understand what you're talking about with anxiety and everything too, because when I have anxiety, I tend to pace around. You could ask my wife Brooke and everything. I get real bad sometimes. Sometimes I'll pace around and everything, and my mind will just race really bad. So I totally understand what you mean. And at times, even I stay up late at night, and it's really bad. my brain just keeps going sometimes. At times I'm able to handle it and I'm able to sleep easily, but then at times I'm just overthinking everything. It's hard. Life's hard sometimes. You got a lot on your plate. We both got a lot on our plate. There's a lot going on. Life's heavy. It can be a lot at times.
And speaking of which, yes, my mother is actually watching. Whoops. Well, that wasn't actually. There we go. That was the first message. Glad to hear that, John. So, yeah. So good news. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Like I said, we have the best community. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for the interactions. Again, I'll put the link one more time for anybody that would that is interested in calling in, whether you have a story or anything, or want to talk about the topic, or have a question for us, or a question for the spirits. And then in the next 9 minutes, we're going to go ahead and we're going to begin the investigation. Zach's going to be going first. And then right after that, I will get ready to do my portion. I want to do the future experiment, and then I want to go back to Project Apparition Hall again. So
how much time you want for that then? Like, you want me to investigate for 20 minutes?
About 20, 25 minutes or so.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll stay at base. I'll have the chat going on up here.
Okay.
I'm going to pull myself out of it. But if you need me during it, call me back in.
Retrace echoes. That's definitely the truth.
Yes.
And it's like your big. They say the biggest enemy is yourself at times. Like you can really criticize yourself into dust. You really can.
Yeah.
You can seriously beat yourself pretty easily. It's like things will happen and people tend to continuously beat themselves up over. We have a lot of trauma and things. I have a lot of trauma I'm working through. I'm going to therapy for it, and I'm actually intensely going for it. Even I'm really trying to dig deep into my childhood and a lot of past things I've dealt with, and trying to really understand and feel the things I didn't feel, because there's a lot of things I've been recognizing, especially lately, that have been tearing me apart in my adulthood and messing up a lot of opportunities and a lot of different things in my life as an adult. And it ties back to a lot of things that happened to me as a child. And not even just a child, even my early teen years and stuff like that as well, that I just never fully healed from. And I continuously bring up patterns of certain things like that into my life. And it's been damaging. And I'm trying to smooth that out. And I highly recommend to anybody else, if you're dealing with a lot of issues, you should go get help. And don't be afraid to get help. And look, I've gone through a bunch of different therapists, and you have to find the right one that actually works for you, because not all of them will work for you. I've gone through a few, and I've gone to some, and I'm just like, I just don't have a connection with this person. I don't think they can fully understand what's happened to me and fully help me heal from it. I finally found one that I think actually can help me, and I highly recommend to continuously try. If you really need the help, don't be afraid to ask for help. You shouldn't be afraid to ask for help, because life it's heavy. Like I said, it's heavy sometimes. We all need help sometimes. Even the strongest people need help sometimes. It actually honestly takes more strength to admit you need help, in my opinion, than to hide from it. Because everybody does. Everyone does. I don't care how strong you claim you are. There's things that happen in life that sometimes you need to talk about.
And not to toss in a joke portion of this, but I mean, you did come back. You did turn into a package of cheese balls, and you were a baby.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah. I know, dude. It was a lot. It was traumatizing, man.
Yes.
Those transformations. Who could do that?
Apparently,
that's how it does matter. Yeah, it does. And then that's what we're always trying to highlight here too. We're always trying to make sure that that's a big thing. Mental health. It really is. It's something in our country that is lacking, very much so. In the mental health field, it is very much an issue. Even if even if you don't go to therapy, right? Even if you don't go to a therapist, at least talk to a loved one. Talk to somebody that you feel close to, right? It doesn't have to be a therapist, but although honestly, therapists, I love my therapist because she's gone through a lot of school, psych school, and everything. So she understands the root of trauma, and she understands all these different things about trauma and like deeper understandings of all mental health. Look, some of the therapists I've been to, I just shook my head at them. I'm like, oh my god, like I can't with you. But then like this one I'm talking to, she's actually really sharp. She's very smart. Like she's taught me a lot of things so far, and I honestly like that woman is very, very intelligent. And like you got to find one that takes a lot of notes on you, and really actually genuinely cares. Because some of them they act like they care because it's like their job, but they don't genuinely care. And sometimes you can feel that. You really can. And that's why I've had problems with some of the ones I did.
So, and I just want to throw this out just real quick, and then I want to show one more meme, and then we're going to go into investigation mode. One of the things that we're trying to do with ParaClue, aside from understanding the paranormal, all these different stories and such, is we understand that during the week, there's nothing that's really too exciting going on. You have your work, a lot of people work, and then during the they get home, they're stressed about the next day, or they had a stressful day or something like that. We want to create this environment for, where it's more community. People come together. We laugh at memes. We also talk to the spirits. We get into in-depth conversations. We have our serious moments, but we also engage with everybody. People can call and check, to talk about their stories. It's just, creating that community. When we looked at doing ParaClue, it was meant to do things like this where we can come together and, forget for 2 hours, even if 2 hours, forget about life. Let's just have those, laughs. Let's interact. Let's talk. Let's have this community.
Yeah, healing thing. We can all sit here. We can have fun together and everything. And like, it's the best way to heal laughing. Like we can joke around and we can say we can investigate too. And we can talk to the spirits, and it's a great time. It really is. I agree with John on that. But it's like at the same time, if you ever feel like you need help, you can reach out to me. You could outside of this, like outside of what we're doing here. If you ever need help, you can reach out to me. If you ever feel like you need to talk to someone, you can message me if you want. I just want everyone to know that because of how we were talking about the mental health thing.
Absolutely. I want to show one more meme, and then we got 3 minutes. We're going to head into investigation mode. And Zach, I made this a while back.
Yeah. What's up?
You had this really nice picture you sent in Messenger to, the Wildwood crew, and I was just like, this is so perfect.
Yeah.
Like, you've got that whole shock look. Got to get the possession. And I love how there's always a circle around something that has nothing to do with anything. So I'm just like, with the surprise, wow, look, there's nothing there.
I remember when he made that. It was so funny, man. That was great.
Yeah. This is
good times, man. Good times.
Good times, great oldies.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Am I dating myself by saying that? I think I'm dating myself by saying that. I'm really not that old, people. Oh my goodness. I probably, yeah, you gotta love it. Again, if you have any evidence, if you have memes that you made of us, like from the pictures or anything like that, you can send that to us through direct message through Facebook, or send it through our email, paraclue2025@gmail.com. And shoot, I realized I didn't check my email today. So who knows if there's something in there. If you did send something, I'm sorry. It will be in episode 4. I apologize. But I think it's time to get to the investigation portion of this.
Okay, yeah.
The flashlight is just going off right now. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Let me see what we got here before we go there. There's been quite a lot this past year. I'm very good at keeping things in, and had so much going on this year that I'm very good at hiding it inside and putting on a smile. Yeah, I do. Trust me, I do that all the time. Here we go.
We all kind of understand that in our own way. Trust me. Even the people that seem like they don't, they do. We all have our things we go through at times. And, like, you ever want to talk about, like I said, you can message me. My inbox is open always on Facebook mainly. You can message me on Facebook. I'm usually active on Facebook. I usually message back quickly, but I also have a family and stuff. Just keep that in mind. I have a lot going on too. Like, so I won't always message back instantly, but I will eventually get back to you.
Yeah, and same here too. And we have to point out, but we got to have that laugh going on here.
Yeah.
K Purse, every fiber of his being, cheese balls.
Yes. Yeah. It's in my
cheese balls.
In my veins. It's in my veins.
I love
bleed.
you guys.
I bleed
I
cheese balls. I bleed cheese in general, bro. Like, this cheese comes out of me, man.
I was not, yeah. So when you guys get upstairs, so I know you're going to be doing the investigation on your phone.
Yeah.
So have your volume up on. Have your volume.
Huh?
So have your volume up on your phone.
Okay.
Have your volume up on your phone.
Okay.
Alyssa, when if you take mine that's in the seance room and carry that around, that will be the one filming him. If you could turn the volume down on that so we don't get the mic feedback.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, it's time to start that investigation, folks. I'm going to go into the background, and we're going to get Zach going here.
All right.
All right, let me pull myself back here.
Lights on here.
Here's the volume.
All right. Are we good? Are we good, John? Hello?
Turn the volume up.
I did. Hello?
Yeah, you're good, Zach.
Good?
Yep.
Okay. Spirit box is good? Everything good? Volume good? Audio good? All right, let's go. Where should we go? Yeah, let's go third floor. We'll go to the basement, too. Go to the basement. We didn't go to the basement on this yet. I want to go to the basement. Turn on that light. Actually, I got it. Oh, you got that. That works too. Works too. Sorry, guys. What happened? Wait. Is my video still good?
Yeah, you're good. You switch it.
Oh, he's switching things around.
Yeah, your video's switching everything.
Oh, okay. What? I didn't grab any equipment other than spirit box. Oops. Oops.
Speak box section.
All right. Just spirit box then, I guess. All right. So is there anybody down here in the basement with us? That we can communicate?
So you.
Me? Yeah, I'm down here. I'm down here to talk. Trying to talk to you guys. So it sounded like maybe adult male. Can you tell me who you are? John's coming in clutch with equipment. Yeah. Who's coming in the basement right now?
Oh, hello, it's me. I heard you might need equipment.
Yeah, thank you.
Actually, go the other way.
Hi, John.
So he's just gonna off. Just stay still. Put this here. We'll put this over here. Sorry, guys, moving around a lot. I know. All right. So we got our static dome here, as I was explaining earlier, right there. And we got that spirit box, flashlight, crystal pod. All right, so I heard someone tell me that I was down here in the spirit box. And clearly, I am with Alyssa, and we want to know who's down here with us. If you can give us a clear answer on who that is. Okay, flashlight turned on. All right, that sound like a female voice. Are you one of the nurses that are down here? Is this like Bertha, Agnes, or Sue? One of you? I couldn't quite catch that. Could you repeat that? Can't hear the box. Is this mic on? It's on now. Is it working pretty good? Can you guys hear the box now? What? So, since you won't give me a definitive answer, who's down here? If you're feeling okay tonight, would you set off one of our devices down here instead of like the flashlight? Could you walk by the crystal pod there if you're enjoying yourself tonight and what we're doing here, the live stream? I said no. I'm just trying to understand like who's trying to communicate. And I'm just trying to lighten the mood with you guys. And as you know, like I'm here all the time. And I want to know maybe how about this question? Who was setting off the crystal pod earlier with the tour group that was here? You're setting that off quite a bit by walking near it. Just playing with the flashlight a bit there, it seems like. Said you again. They keep saying, you hear that? Like that's so like that wasn't me though. It was one of you guys. Playing with it. Hear it? Like he says.
We're messing with
What's new? Seriously, what's new? They always mess with me. They also hate when I record them half the time. I'm sorry that we're doing this and recording you guys. I know you don't like that sometimes. Or some of you don't. Whom I understand. You can think of it as more we're trying to get people to understand that you're here and that you want to help restore this building. We're trying to help restore this building. We're trying to get more people to understand this place and come here and help fix it up, essentially, for you. And just understand you more as people. I can't fully understand what's coming. Do you understand what's coming through here?
some of it.
It sounds like someone trying to come through, but I can't. There's no real clear answers to me. I'm sorry I'm asking a lot of questions at once too and saying a lot at once. If that's the problem here. There's a chat. Did they give us an answer and if they're able to hear better?
I don't know if they can answer, but tonight this spirit.
Yeah, Buches Echoes, that's really interesting that you said that about your wife in the comments there. My wife's name in the quarter. Yeah. Your own name here, your own name, like that's interesting. In your own voice, I mean, like that's crazy because I've heard other like the other day we heard our friend Alyssa,
Yeah.
her voice on the spirit box. And which is also interesting is I heard this crystal pod a few days ago, when a ghost story was here, go off at the same time that was.
Yeah, I was here when that happened.
That's happened a few times. No, you weren't here.
Too.
Oh, it did. Well,
Yeah.
well, it was really weird. Actually, blew my mind because I've never heard that happen before.
I haven't either.
It was really strange. It was almost like they were mimicking the REM pod onto the spirit box, and I've never heard that like happen at once. I've had REM pods at the same time out where well, it's a crystal pod, which is even weirder because this crystal pod is supposed to not go off to outside interference, so that was even stranger.
Yeah.
Like that the fact that it went off on the spirit box at the same time. It was really strange. It actually blew my mind. I was over here like, what? Like I tried to record it, but like by the time I went to go record everything, it was they stopped doing it.
Go figure. It doesn't hear them. They wait to
That was something.
Yeah, we did hear Alyssa's voice the one time through the spirit box because I thought she came in the room.
They definitely mimic voices. They definitely do that. I've heard a female voice say my name too, like upstairs, being downstairs. I've heard my name a bunch of times here. I've heard them say a whole bunch of different things here. Being here alone, especially when I come here like open up for like overnight groups or before tours and everything. I've experienced a lot of weird things here
Oh, yeah.
that I haven't recorded. Like a lot of really strange things. I really should have cameras like all through this building because some of the stuff I've experienced. Like I just have these stories, you know, and I that's all I could tell is these stories. A lot of times I don't record all this crazy stuff that happens to me. Yeah. Here's a yeah. That's it. I heard him say clearly, yeah, like you guys know. Yeah, of course you know. Right? You don't want anybody to know probably half the time, I feel like, honestly. They don't even I swear, I'll be recording and they don't even do as much at times when I'm recording. Like it's always a lot of times when I'm recording, like it's almost like someone from dodge it. Like they really do.
Right.
You guys not like to be recorded, some of you sometimes? I get that impression. Sometimes, yeah. I think that's what I heard. Yeah. I missed it. Did you hear what they said there? That better now?
They just said yeah.
It said yeah in the spirit box.
It's not picking it up at all.
It's not.
I can open this to the phone again.
Hold on. I'll just put this right here. Does it? I want people to be able to hear it. Oh, static jump's going off. Can you go all the way around it for us? Yeah, please go in the full circle. All the way back to the beginning. Thank you. Thank you for setting that off for us. Are you able to walk through our pod there, crystal pod? Can you go near that and set that off for us too? I don't know if it's down. Maybe I heard some male voice come through, female voice come through. And probably one of the nurses down here with us, maybe one of the doctors. I kind of feel like Tommy might be down here with us too. Not entirely sure on that though. I know he likes to come down here a lot though in the basement. We got a lot of events up and down here. We're also a cat too, and you know what? One of the people that was here for Ghost Tour earlier, I mentioned. You know how the stag dome usually when it goes off and we ask them to go in a circle like that, they'll typically go in the full circle. And it's actually maybe it's a cat rubbing against that going all how cat you know how cats like to rub on things and then just kind of going around it. It makes a lot of sense. It's that great static. Electricity. A cat rubbing against the static pod. Static electricity. Yeah. Makes a lot of sense on it.
Basso.
Next time we don't have heat on them.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll be okay. Yep. So let's go up to the second floor. Well, can't see a thing. Yeah, I'm just setting to the third. We're actually going to the third. Okay. What time are we at? We're gonna investigate for like a few more minutes, and then we're gonna let John. We're gonna see quickly if we can get some stuff up here. So real quick, I want to see if anyone wants to communicate with us up here. It did say my name. I heard that. Yes, hi, I'm up here with you. Who's that? Who said my name? You have a message for me? there's something you would like to say. I can understand that. Could you come through again a little bit more clearly? Can't put this name in. Or just gonna go with this for sound, just so we can hear the box first, so the track can hear the box first. That's me. Snap. In the flesh. All right. So, if there's anybody up here, anyone, I would just like to know, because all I heard was my name, and I'm not exactly sure who I'm talking to. I don't know if you guys have moved rooms or what. Oh, that was clear. How old are you? Judging by your voice, you kind of sounded like an older man. And I'm gonna go with probably Charlie. I am not entirely sure though. I'm gonna go with late 50s. I don't know exactly how old Charlie was. Late 50s. Like selling maybe in his 50s. Or kind of like that way sound voice. Maybe 50s, 60s.
Yeah, like 50.
Oh, I old time, but I like 60 plus. So I feel like you start getting like, okay, you start talking stuff like you're older, you're an older guy. So I'd probably say like late 50s, like maybe early 60s. I'll just go with a number of 62. Let's go with that. Am I right? Either 58 or 62. Am I right on that? Are you in your 50s or your 60s?
I said sure. Like the female. I said sure.
Are you fine?
First. Alright, you're not really giving me an answer. No, I asked you how old you were. I don't know. Come over here.
Charlie hates me.
Learn better English.
I'm
Over here. This is yes. There you go. There's right here.
lights right in your face.
Perfect.
That's
Like,
why-
and then, like you could be like, well, you want to get this stuff. Sorry. So the side of my body, you can get big. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like. Anyways, I don't know. Do you have any questions for Space Interesting? Because obviously you don't want to talk to me.
Why do you guys want to talk to Zach? I said.
What?
Why do you guys want to talk to Zach?
See, they want to talk to you. He wouldn't want to answer me on the whole thing.
Charlie hates me.
He almost sounded angry. How? Dude, I was trying to guess, but you didn't want to respond to me.
You grumpy old man?
Yes.
Yes, I know you are.
I'm sorry for what happened to you. But all I'm trying to understand is a little bit more about you. Like how you said, how old am I? Like I was trying to guess how old you were, and I just wanted to know like if my guess is right. Anything else?
I don't understand what those.
All right. Well, thank you for that question. Everything we can get more answers. Let's head downstairs and let John do his thing, because
Is Charlie on
they almost seem like this whole time I'm investigating their both has just been messing with me. Almost.
Sit with us. We're trying. That's what she just said.
Yeah.
Great.
Or trying to mess with me. That's what they like to do with me easily. Sometimes we have serious conversations, though. At times.
So, so.
So we're gonna head downstairs. We got that REM pod. Back. All right.
Were you not?
What? What?
Hang on, let me move.
All right, nice.
If you want to go, I can switch between the two.
Yeah, Project Apparition Hall will lead all three.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do the other part first.
Like, well,
Yeah. Let me know when you're all set, Zach.
All right, I'm good. Wait till-
Just real quick. So I'll do that. And there you go. Yes. All right. Let's do this. All right. First thing I'm going to grab, I got to grab the fog machine. It's going to take a bit to charge this up. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to turn this light on here for a sec. I'm going to put this down so you'll just see the chair for a bit. Okay. So originally I was going to do a different experiment tonight. But seeing as I saw that it was almost a full moon, and on top of that, we want to redo the experiment about time travel. We want to try it differently with the mic. So let me get this. Oh, whoops. All right. You don't need that anymore. Put that there. On. Put this up here. Excellent. Okay. So, the one thing that I need to do, is there a text message? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, we're going to start off doing a spirit box session focusing on the blocks and trying to do the time travel thing again. We'll go into Project Apparition Hall afterwards because I've got a gut feeling. I have a gut feeling that we're going to want to do that tonight. I forgot the mic downstairs. So I got to run down. I got to grab that one mic so that way we can redo this experiment the proper way. And I will come right back up and we'll start up. I think we need to shut this off first. Okay. All right. So I'm going to grab the mic real quick and I will be right back up lickety split. I can't believe I just said that. Okay. Go. Make sure I have this right. Nope, this does not. This is the wrong one. So we want this one. Okay, good. Here we go. You survived. All right, let's start this up. I was gonna say I was getting worried for a second because I'm like, none of them's turning on.
Downstairs if there's
Spirit box, made by Rick Perry. And my rail. 4. Okay, so for the Spirits of Wildwood, we're gonna try this again. I've got another recording device this time. Oh,
I smell fog.
it was about to
There's been a fog.
So we're gonna try this experiment again. Okay, so I'm going to go in here. I'm going to get some blocks. And for the Spirits of Wildwood, if you could do this again, we're looking for 2. 2 letters. If you could say it over the spirit box, I'm going to leave the room. Don't say anything until I have left the room. Okay, so let me grab. I'm going to go in here to the doll room, or AKA the clown room. We have the blocks that are here. Me always getting hit by that thing dangling here. All right, let's take a look here. I'm just going to randomly grab some blocks here. Oh, okay, I've got 4 blocks. I'm going to set them down right here. So first one, we got S, K, R, and W. I know for the screen it's going to be backwards because we're using the back camera. So, but S, K, R, W. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave that phone up here. So we'll leave that up on the, we'll leave that in this room. I'm going to have the spirit box going, and I'm going to have this going. Chat, if you see anything whatsoever, if you see anything or hear anything, feel free to call it out. All right. Let's give this a shot here. Okay, don't say anything yet until I leave the room. Do not give your guesses. I'm going to take 2 blocks. So whichever 2 blocks you think or you believe I'm going to take, call them out. I'm going to give you a few minutes, and then I'm going to come back upstairs. Okay, here we go. And let me start up the timer. Okay, this Spirit Box session Wildwood Sanitarium, 2nd floor. This is for predictions 4 blocks. Starting now. Okay, I'm going to put this down. Spirit Box is going up. Don't say anything. Do not say anything. I'm leaving. Okay. All right, I'm leaving. Got a few minutes to make your guess. Okay. I'm gonna give them a few minutes. Can you hear me okay, Zach? Okay. Gonna give it a few minutes. The only one right now that can hear the audio is Zach through his headphones. We have this muted right now, volumes down on it, except for right now. And
I got it.
I'm hoping we're getting an answer, so we're gonna wait for a bit, then we'll go up. Okay, I think we gave it enough time. We'll head upstairs now and see what we got. I'm coming back up. Do not say anything. Session ending. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the 2 blocks. And let's see what I'm going to take. I have chosen this time to take R and W. So the ones remaining are S and K. And we'll see when we go back to the review what happens with that. But for now, let's get ready for Project Apparition Hall. Okay, so Zach, I'm going to turn off my phone on the stream for the pictures, and we're going to keep yours on. And if you want to keep that screen specifically up, that an audio up for yours, and then if you want to come up here to assist for the apparition hall. So let Zach get all set there, have him make his way up here. We'll put this in here. I'm here.
Zach! like.
A wild Zach has manifested. Duh.
Oh, look at him blowing kisses for the fans.
So, Zach, you are like Mr. Muscles when it comes down to flicking the laser.
I'm going to flicking my wrist. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, you got that going.
I'm going my.
I was gonna say that probably isn't. Let me turn off this light here. Turn off the flash. For those who are watching the Project Apparition Hall, this is the very watered down version of it because it takes a lot more time to set up and calculate and all that. But because I noticed that it appears that it's close to a full moon. It's not a full moon. I looked it up because I saw the moon. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then I got disappointed. But it was very close.
All right.
So I'm like, we should try this. So I'm going to take the pictures. Zach's arm is not going to fall off. And if you see anything, chat, if you see anything, call it out.
Yeah. I noticed like you can't even go. You have to like keep a certain speed. You can't go too fast with it. Otherwise, like it actually doesn't look as good. Like it's not. It won't catch things as much. So you can really go too fast with it. I realized that.
Yeah, you can go too fast and too slow.
Yeah.
And that's one thing.
Exactly. Got to keep like good medium.
Yeah.
Like
that's one thing that Katie and I tried to test. And at first we were going too slow, so I sped it up.
And you can go too fast. It's definitely possible to go too fast.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay, we ready? Oh,
Nice.
I think I got a good rhythm with it though.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Yeah.
Keep in mind, this is 10 o'clock at night. I have no caffeine in my body.
Oh my gosh, this is 10 o'clock.
Well, it's almost 10 o'clock.
Almost done.
Here we go, folks. 1,
John's gassy.
2, 3, 4. Make sure I'm lined up properly. Lights out. All right, laser. Oh, yep. Come on through. I had a gut feeling we had to do this tonight. Tommy, Anna, Dr. Henderson, my brother Jeremy, Dr. Perry, even nurses. We'd love to see you. And pause. So we're taking anywhere from about 1 to 2 pictures per second. I apologize. The chat comes up slower for some reason in the live part. So if we're missing anything right now, we apologize. And obviously we can't take call-ins right now because none of us are at the base. So, but yeah, I'd say we do 2 more rounds.
All right.
Let's give that a shot. We'll go back to base and we'll wrap things up. Get ready for episode 4.
All right. Sounds good.
Let's see how we're looking here. All right. And that's what happens. Oh, really? What's happening here? Hang on. There might be a plug issue.
Technical difficulties.
Oh.
Hang on, it's got to charge back up. So part of the plug came out when I was twisting it, so that's what caused that.
Jeez, John.
Okay. Who was it that did that? Like it was like the mic issue during the concert, and then they were like, I don't remember that, but that was.
It was you just now.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I'm like,
It's so darling.
Here we go. Okay, let's try not to mess up this time, Zach.
Get money, you're stuck.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Right.
Yep. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
The light.
The light, yeah.
All right, ready?
And go. I thought I saw someone in the doorway at that point. Those two doorways seem to be hot spots there. But we've caught so many apparitions over this past like year and a half, 2 years. It's been crazy.
Oh yeah.
And pause. Okay. How's your arm feeling?
Good.
His arm's feeling good.
He's a strong boy.
He's feeling good.
Yeah.
You see those arms? Look.
Yeah.
Look.
Bro, I've been in the gym.
Bro.
Time.
Bro.
I can't really see it, but like I am.
No, hit it. Let's see the muscles.
It flicks. I can't really. I'll show later at some point. I promise you. Consistency. I've only been going for like 2 months. 4 or 5 days a week, like 2 months.
That's
Not even 2 months. Probably like a month and a half so far.
Still good.
a month and a half more than I've been going. So
Yeah, I've been going consistent. I'm only going like an hour in the morning or so, but it's still something.
the problem with me is
4 or 5 days a week, an hour.
I love cupcakes.
Yeah.
I really love cupcakes a lot. And there's this
Help out my mental health and everything, but
Yeah.
cupcakes are good, dude.
a cup
Christmas tree cakes though, come on, like those are better though.
Yeah, especially when you've had a stressful night. You come outside of Wildwood, you drop some crumbs here and there, stuff your face with them. I might be saying that you may want to check out his TikTok. Just saying.
Dude, yeah, Christmas tree cakes.
They were huge.
Oh,
They were huge.
Oh my god.
They were delicious.
Oh, they're so good.
I only had one.
Oh my god.
So
Drooling right now. I could have a it's not like
can you make
ice cream. I'm gonna say. You get the idea, but I'm getting a little excited.
He can't form a sentence. He's so
I
excited.
love Christmas tree cakes. All right, like I love them.
keep
Love
it
them.
keep it weird.
Yeah,
Keep it
weird, but not.
Wildwood sometimes.
I might have went a little too weird there, but it's okay. Hey, the people love it.
They do.
All right, one last
All right,
shot.
let's go.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, and
Go for the
4.
string. Go for the string.
And then
Shut the light off.
lights off. Here we go.
Come on,
Hang on. Hang on.
beard, it's coming clutch.
Hang on.
Oh, ready?
Yep. Go. Game time. We're gonna do this. There's only 20 seconds on the clock. Zach wants his Christmas tree stuff.
Show me a Christmas tree cake in here. Come on.
Yeah. Show us an inanimate object in Project Apparition Hall. That would be amazing.
A cake, a cupcake, a cookie, a Christmas tree cake, anything.
And pause.
Preferably a Christmas tree cake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that was definitely. It's going to take some time to review. We probably have at least maybe a couple hundred, if not 300 photos from that.
All right. Cool.
Why don't we take a walk back downstairs, stare at each other, and talk for a bit, and then let's do it.
All right, go.
Go team.
I would do this here, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Come on, chat. Come with us.
Let's go frolic through Wildwood with a light so we don't fall. Huh?
Flipping on TikTok to 0 viewers. It's like that.
Chat, where'd you go? Okay, you can turn that off.
I don't know how.
Oh, I got it. Yeah. I think.
Hang on. I got
Sorry, guys.
it.
Is it good now? Should be good now.
Am I muted now?
Mike just texted us and said, "Hey guys, there's no audio."
Should be good now. Oh man.
Hang on one sec.
It should be good now. I think.
It's showing that.
Should be coming through now. No sound still?
There's still no sound.
What do you mean?
What is going on here?
I didn't mean to do that. I shot your mic. I don't know.
We got it.
Okay, it's good. It's good. Here we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it seems like.
Oh, thank goodness we're back. We're back. You're
good.
good.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Can you hear me now? Good.
Yeah, but we were responding. We said like we love SNL, all that stuff, and then we were talking, going back on basically recap. Sorry guys, couldn't hear that.
Yeah, hang on. We need to go back to this.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I was trying to get. It was Ashley Simpson 2004 SNL lip sync episode. Lol.
yeah. Lol. That's what
I was trying to
lol.
Lol. And then we went into this. No audio, John. Still muted, John. No audio.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
No! It's episode 1 all over again. PTSD. Oh my god.
This is the Deadpool thing. Okay, now we've caught everybody up. We're back.
Yeah. We're back.
So yes, we're coming to the conclusion of this episode. We are winding down and calming down.
We just had a mic muted. That's literally what happened.
Yeah,
That's literally what happened. We had the mic muted.
And what you didn't see behind the scenes.
That's what happened. Yeah.
What you didn't see behind the scenes was literally Zach and I. I went to unmute the mic. He muted the mic, and then he unmuted, and then I muted.
Yeah, we were both trying to
the
unmute the mics. Yeah, like literally, that's what was happening. Because we both had control on each end. So like, yeah.
So. Again, we're gonna post the photos, any results that we get from Project Apparition Hall under the post section of the ParaClue YouTube page. We'll have that up hopefully within by the end of this week. But we're not going to point out what's in it. We're going to let you take a look and comment under the post section first. And if you see something, let us know. Let us know what you see, or if you don't see anything. And then we will give our opinion on episode 4 next Tuesday. So that's not how you mic battle.
That's not how you mic battle. So I know we're gonna have a rap battle next time, John.
I'm gonna lose.
We're gonna start freestyling or something, dude.
So we've come to the end of the episode. We're actually over again, but we love you guys so much. We love hanging out with all of you. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, share this out, get this channel out there. And please don't, we didn't have any callers tonight.
That's okay, though. Yeah, we still had everybody in chat, though, talking, which is awesome. Like, we appreciate you guys being here with us and communicating. And it means a lot to us. It really does. Like, all the views, we're just starting out here and everything, and all you guys being here and having almost pretty much a consistent 10 plus people almost. I mean, right now we have 7, but we have pretty much like 10 plus people, which is awesome. At one point we were up to like, I seen like 15, 16, which is great, for our first few times streaming is amazing. It's actually amazing, compared to like the times I was streaming before on like TikTok and everything. I only had like a few viewers, if any viewers at times. It's like it took me a while to even build that up. It's great, the response that we have so far.
But basically, again, we didn't have any callers for this one, but please feel free. Anyone is welcome to call in as long as we're looking for 18 and above. Of course, because this is more of a mature show, even though we may not act mature. But please,
we're fun sometimes. Hey, you know what? Goofy. Honestly, man, we're not always mature, but we have fun. We have a good time. I wouldn't even see it like that. It's just more like of us trying to raise the vibrations. Trying to have a good time with everybody, trying to entertain people, and make the show a great show for everyone.
Absolutely. And on top of that, feel free if you want. You can always shout out your channels in the chat.
Yeah.
If you have projects that you're working on, that's other things that you could come on and talk about too. If there's something you really want to talk more about, you can reach out to us. We can have special guests on this. We'll likely have about have you on for about 30 minutes, if not more, to discuss further. We can have callers in and come and talk to you as well. But other than that, Zach, any final thoughts before we go?
No, not really. Other than everyone have a good night, and we hope to see you in here next Tuesday.
Yep, and thank you again. You guys are the best. We love you guys. Memes, we're putting out pictures. Send us those memes, and send us your evidence video. Other than that, see you next week, Tuesday at 8 p.m.
All right, hey.
Take care.